Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the most powerful technique that I've used to increase my own concentration. And I would say that this is one of the most important things that we must learn how to do in order to get the results that we want in our life. Now the reason this is because whatever we focus on grows, and in order to really make and get powerful results in our life, we have to be able to increase the focus in whatever direction we're going in. Now for example, the most relevant thing for me for this, and you could probably see it from my YouTube videos, is that I used to create a video a week, and I decided that what I had to do was concentrate and create more than just one a week. I went to daily. I made the decision back in February that I was going to create a video a day, and that if I did that over the course of the next year or two, it would dramatically change the course of my life and the kind of like daily activities that I do, and really, doing my passion for a living. So within 1 or 2 months, things started to really grow. I started to really get used to creating a video a day. Now it's just simply a part of who I am, and that led me to where I am now, where this is something I do for a living. Now, with this though, I had to learn how to concentrate, and I really had to learn how to make the decision to do this. I really had to start buying into myself. Now, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I did that and the kind of mindset that was necessary in order to do that. Now, first off, let's look at the mindset part of it, which has to do with the decision. I want to encourage you right now to simply make the decision that from here going on out, you're going to learn how to increase your concentration. You're going to learn how to focus more on what you really want to be doing, or what really can also add value to other people. Now, this is simply a matter of decision, and understand the word decision comes from the root of it that means to cut off from. The root decision means to cut off from, which means that we must cut off all possibilities of anything else. And that really means that we must really focus on this one path. Sometimes people will start to go on a certain path, and then they'll start to doubt themselves, and they'll start to move off of it. And then what happens is the energy becomes scattered, and we're not really buying into ourselves. In order to really get the results that you want with the law of attraction, what you must be able to do is to hold the frame, and to know that as you put more trust in it, as you put more trust in the process, you will get more of that reflection in your life. The more that I created a video a day, and I decided back in February that I was going to create a video a day on this channel, as I bought into myself and as I simply decided that this is a part of who I am, that's when it's almost like I started to get the reflection back from the universe, from whatever name we want to call it. I started to get the reflection that this is what you're meant to be doing, and this is going to support you because you are giving the dedication and the commitment to it. So realize the first thing you must do is make the decision that you're going to increase your focus, the decision that you're going to focus more on what you want, that what you want, and the more you focus on it, the more it grows. So that's part of the mindset part of it. Now, let's look at the concentration part. Now, I will say with this, first off, just know this going into it. The more that you practice it, the easier it becomes. When I first learned meditation and I first learned how to concentrate on a candle flame, which is how I learned, because I realized that the more my eyes would wander, the more my mind would wander. I later heard that in a yoga class, and I realized that that's why I think the candle flame is so powerful. This one singular point of focus. You're focused on it with your eyes, and as you do that, your mind's not wandering as much. It's so much easier to concentrate. And I used to have what is called ADHD. I used to take Adderall for it, and it was something that, like, once I meditated and I did that for 4 or 5 days, I got rid of the Adderall and I never took it again. Now, in order to do this, what I want to encourage you to do is to find a candle flame, or find one singular point of focus, and to focus on that for maybe 5 minutes. And maybe start off with just 2 or 3 minutes. Start off small and build it up. It gets easier as you go. Focus on that one piece, that one singular point of focus, and then focus on your breath. As you focus on your breath, you'll find that then you start to go inwards. You start to take the energy out of the overthinking and into your body, and you start to become more present, which is a powerful part of the process. It's not thinking, it's becoming present to the moment. Now, what you then begin to do is you practice that for maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day, and as you do it, you will find that your concentration starts to increase. It's easier for you to become present to the moment, and with that, you're able to take present action rather than taking action from a place of I have to get over there, an action from a place of lack or a place of not having intention. Set the intention to increase your concentration. Realize that as you learn to observe your thoughts, as you learn to become present to the moment, you bring the awareness out of the head and into that present type feeling, that everything will begin to change. As you put a little bit of your attention there, over time, cumulative, it'll start to gain momentum. So first day, focus on your passion for maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day and realize every day that you can up that a little bit, you can get a little bit more done. And as you start to up the ante and you start to increase it, it will get easier and easier for you to do. Now, we use meditation as a symbol because that also helps with so many different things in our life, but realize that then you apply that same idea towards anything that you want. You know, for me, I kind of stepped all the way in. I didn't really go, start off small and then gain big from there. I just started off in a big way. I was sitting there one day and I said, oh, I'm creating a video a week on YouTube. What if I created a video a day? And I simply started to do it. But that pain that I went through for maybe the first 3 or 4 days of putting all my energy into it, and it wasn't really pain, but it was definitely having to concentrate. Guess what? Eventually, that became the norm. That's just a part of my daily life now. Like when I get up every day, I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna edit videos, I'm gonna somehow create. And it's a part of who I am. It's so much easier to do now because of the momentum that I've gained from the past and from doing it so often. So realize first off that you're gonna start off small, or maybe you jump all in like I did, but whatever it is, it will get easier, and it comes from the decision, which remember means to cut all other options off from. Realize you might have to sacrifice in certain areas. That's what I did. I focused on creating videos. I focused on creating content, which means that sometimes when friends were like, hey, come over to the house and hang out, I'm like, nope, can't do that. I got other focuses, and then I would have to kind of sacrifice in certain aspects. Now, of course, I can still do those things, I can still see my friends, but I do it in a much more deliberate way, and I do it in a much more balanced way because I have to be very consciously aware of my priorities. And my priorities, of course, are creating videos and adding value and in whatever ways I can. So what I encourage you to do is to make the decision that you're going to increase your focus. That as you focus on one point, maybe it's a candle flame, maybe it's an object, whatever it is, or even closing your eyes, as you focus on your breathing, as you focus on going inwards and getting more into the feeling than the thinking, and from that place you start off small or you jump right in, you start to focus on what you want, that then as you do it, it will get easier as you go, and you find that that becomes a part of who you are. It literally will start to become a part of your self-image, and that's when it has the most amount of power. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little notification gear so that you're able to see the daily videos that I do. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next vid. Peace, much love, and namaste.